What's up, y'all? So welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just came back from my walk and did a little bit of studying of stocks. So right now I'm just gonna answer a quick question from one of my comments from one of my previous videos. So what he asked was, let me get my phone. Let me see what he asked. Can you make a video on how much money you make as a young barber? So a lot of people would be usually pretty sensitive about this topic, just because I know a lot of people don't really like talking about their money, but I personally don't care. So we're gonna talk about it. So it's been about 3 years now since I started barbering. March, I think it was March, it was 3 years. And first year I was in a barbershop, I don't think I made a crazy amount. I think I only really made, like, honestly, I think I made less than 20,000, I think, annually. I think it was like around 18, 19 or something like that. And it makes sense, right? Like, you know, I didn't have any clientele. But second year definitely made more. I think I made around 22,000, I think. And then this year, last time I filed my taxes and everything, I think my annual was 26. So every year's gone up. Every year's gone up. Just because, you know, obviously you're going to be doing more clients, and you know, your clientele's building. And I'm surprised I made that much, just because, like, for those 2 months within that year, we were in lockdown, so I took a big hit of money. But honestly, I still made more than last year, even though I didn't work two months out of the year. So that one was kind of interesting to think about. But yeah, so first year 18, second year around 22, and then last year 26. These are all estimates, I can't remember, but I know every year it's gone up. It really just depends on where you're at. You know, if you're in a really busy barbershop and, you know, you got a lot of clientele constantly coming through the shop, you know, you're gonna be making more. It really just depends. Like, it all depends on your barbershop, your clientele, and how much they pay you. Because obviously, if your barbershop is super bumping and, like, they got a lot of people coming in, then you're obviously gonna try and you're obviously gonna be making, you know, more money. But, you know, if your barbershop's paying you hourly or they're paying you commission, that's a big factor, right? Because if you're just making hourly and you're just bumping out like 16 haircuts, it really doesn't matter, because you're just getting paid hourly. But if you're taking like 16, 15 clients, then that is a huge difference from being paid hourly, because now you're being charged on how many clients you do a day. So what else? Yeah, like, the thing about barbershops and how you get paid is, like, it just varies so much on the barbershop. Like, some will pay you hourly, some will pay commission. Some barbershops are less busy, but, you know, your commission's more, maybe, or maybe your commission's less, but like your barbershop is like always going. So, you know, it's really just depends. And also, like, every barbershop has their own pricing. Like, if I went to a barbershop that was charging like 35 instead of 29, I'd obviously be making more money, right? So that being said, if I kept my main clientele, then yes. But you really gotta weigh it out, you know. That's why a lot of barbers do well, it depends on the barber too. Like, a lot of barbers, like, they'll charge they'll charge like 60, 70, 50, whatever, but they'll take less clients. So it's kind of just like, would you rather do 4 clients and charge 25, or would you rather charge $100 but just do 1 client? You know, less pays more, all that kind of stuff, blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure you guys all heard it before. So it really just depends on how you really want to do things, which barbershop you go to. It really depends. It really depends. But for me, you know, obviously first year was kind of tough. I didn't expect too much. I was like 19 at the time. I just wanted to work. But pulling in 18 wasn't too bad, I guess, for a 19-year-old. Yeah, and the next year 22 still wasn't too bad, but I'm just glad I went up. And then again, last year was very satisfied, went up again. So, you know, payment keeps going up as long as you stay in the barbershop, build your clientele, you know what I mean? So and that's kind of like what I'm hoping for, is that it just keeps going up. I don't want to like keep, you know, bouncing up and down. I want to like just, you know, every year in the barbershop I just wanted to go up. So that's like kind of like, as far as like when I track my finances and stuff like that, I always try to make sure my finances are going up instead of probably going down. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, there's nothing really much to it. I guess like the things you gotta think about is like where you're gonna work, how busy it is, and honestly how far it is from where you live is actually a big thing, because of like gas and whatnot. Gas will like slowly eat you away, like low key. Yeah, you know, clientele is another one, and yeah, and barbershop price. Yeah, like it's all just really dependent on that. So if anybody has more questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. Peace.